Good afternoon, music world. John here from What's Spinning. Hope everybody's doing well. Here tonight to chat about this latest record from Sunn. It's self-titled. Now today we are chatting about the undisputed kings of drone metal, Sunn. For over 2 decades now, they have been pushing music to its absolute limits. With early records like the Grimrobe demos and Void, they instantly put themselves on the map and started challenging their listeners. Now, this wasn't just heavy music. This was music that attacked you from all angles. Their next few records, personal favorites of mine like Flight of the Behemoth and White 1 and White 2, just pushed their sound further. It was more immersive, darker, showed them playing with more ambient as well. And by the time Black 1 dropped, the band was beyond being pioneers. And somehow with this record over here, they raised the bar even further, pushing their sound to experimental new highs. And it really does, deserve all the praise that it's got, as is, most of their discography. If anything, I've always been kind of confused by the XXANN project. For me, it's always kind of felt unnecessary. But even with their last 2 projects, Life Metal and Pyroclast, they showed new textures being added to the band, showed them playing off new styles, almost in a shoegazy kind of way. It ended up being their most kaleidoscopic work, which brings me to today, their first record not on Southern Lord Records. They are on Sub Pop now. But let me tell you, as far as I can see, their mission really hasn't changed that much. This album starts off with Ann, and honestly, it's a pretty brutal start. Sunn absolutely just throw you into the fire here. This thing is over 18 minutes. It's the biggest, beefiest cut here. No easing in, no warm-up, just tension. I mean, the guitars here, they don't even just hit you. They just seep into your soul. They just crawl under your skin and kind of settle there, but that is what Sunn does best. The band just seemingly stretches time itself. I mean, these chords seem impossibly long, but even the silence here just hits so hard. Sunn are masters of little details. Field recording, subtle shifts in texture. It's all here, and it's a pretty exciting start. This isn't casual listening either. This is something that you sit with. Fair warned. We also have Does Anyone Here Like Venom, which, I mean, God, it's only 7 minutes. For Sunn, that's a very brief interlude. And it's vicious. Compared to this album's intro, this track is colder and more vicious. Sharper and more immediate. Hell, there's almost a sense of urgency here, which is rare for them, but the feedback absolutely howls and the bass looms. It's Sunn doing what they do best. Butch's guns, on the other hand, this track is just relentless. I mean, this track just makes you feel like you're sitting in this ocean of shadows and the waves are just crashing up against you. It's intense. And there's definitely a disorienting factor to this track. Overwhelming noise just followed up by incredibly sharp silence. And with all that, within all of that, I should say, there are these very brief, almost euphoric flashes like light breaking, if only for a second. And Mindrolling, for me, this is the centerpiece of the record. The atmosphere here is unreal. That low, rumbling riff just sounds like a creature moving through a foggy area. It's slow, it's deliberate, it's impossible to ignore. And from a production standpoint, this really is one of the more interesting works they've done in a while. Say what you will, Sunn still have a lot to offer. It's blaring, it's psychedelic, it's suffocating, but it's weirdly beautiful at times too. Sunn keep pushing themselves, keep experimenting, and they still refuse to sit still, if any, for a moment. Now, honestly, I don't have a lot of bad things to say about this record, but Everett Moses, for me, just really doesn't connect. And I don't think it's a bad track, but it just doesn't really belong here. It's much more upfront, it's a lot more noisy and in your face, and while that sounds great on paper, it just sounds to me like too much too fast. It's almost like sensory overload for me, not dealing with the patience of other tunes on this album. It sticks out, and not in a terrible way, but definitely in a noticeable one. It's not my cup of tea. Glory Black has a final track here, and the lead single to this record, it really does end things off on a great note. This to me is how you end a Sunn record. The guitar riff that we get here that kicks this album off, it's the closest thing to anthemic you're gonna get. But it's not about the release, it's about the build, it's about how we get there. It's slow, it's crushing, it's inevitable, and yes, it has those just intense moments of quiet as well. And when the pianos come rolling in towards the finale, this track goes from really interesting to straight up chilling. It's a perfect closer, and after 25 years, the fact that this duo still has so many fresh ideas and is trying new things and trying new sounds even with their legendary style is definitely commendable. This isn't, reinventing the wheel in drone metal. This isn't the best work from Sunn, but I mean, I feel like they're on a roll right now. I feel like right now they're putting out some of their easiest to take in material while still remaining who the hell they are. I'm feeling a very light 8 on this project, but let me know what you all think down below. If you like the video, be sure to give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you're feeling froggy, turn those notifications on, and let me know down below what you would like for me to chat about in the future. And until next time, have a great day, friends.